Hello, everybody. Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is something that I don't know I've seen too much of lately, but it was a pretty big trend a while ago, and it is a grocery haul. It's a grocery haul, so before we get started, I just have one thing to say. I do have a Patreon. It is linked down below, and it is 3 videos. I'm trying to sit down on this chair for $5 a month. Okay, so I thought this would be fun because I feel like a lot of the times ASMR creators are from the States, and so you kind of already know what their groceries look like, and you guys might not know what groceries down here in Costa Rica look like. So the first thing I want to do is pour myself a little drink. I don't know if they have these in the US. I'm pretty sure they do. Oh, besties para siempre. It's besties forever. And it says, it's crossed out and it says, for a limited time. So besties for a limited time. My dream job in the whole entire world is to work for Coca-Cola. In their advertising department. I love Coke. Like, it is my favorite drink in the whole wide world. And now that I'm sober, whenever I go out, it's what I drink. So I'm drinking it all the time. So I decided to switch permanently to Coke Zero. Here's the thing. I personally think Coke Zero is sweeter than regular Coke. I like the taste. For me, it tastes sweeter. So I'm gonna try to open this and also not give you guys an overbearing sound. I obviously can't open Christ, I can't. It fizzed, but on top of the can, so let's try it. Okay, here's the thing. I have a little glass with ice because this was not in the refrigerator, which I think is such a, like, if this is a limited time product, why Walmart wouldn't you put it in the fridge or in the refrigerated area? Okay, I already sort of tried it. I want to say that all of Coca-Cola's latest flavors that are sweet kind of taste the same to me personally. Okay, let's get started with this haul because I do have some things that I have to put in the fridge that I don't want to go bad. So number one, I'll also let you guys know that this is like a grocery trip for like 2 weeks. I do not buy my veggies from Walmart. I get them. I only buy like lettuce sometimes, and today I bought onions. I get most of my fruit, like my strawberries. I get them. I get every other fruit, every other vegetable. I get them from local farmers that grow organic foods. So that's just really yummy because where I live, we're really close to farms and just areas where crops grow drastically. I've always wanted to try strawberries from El Boas, but I've never tried them. Or I don't know if the strawberries I eat are from El Boas, and I just don't know, but the ones that I get are not because they're from here, from Cartago. Let's try this. It's missing fizz. Does that make sense? I know when you go to the movie theater, I don't hate it, but that's because I really like Coke. And because Oreos are bomb as fuck. Okay. It's fizzless. I love Coke, but I love fizzy crisp Coke. It's like when you go to the groceries. I can't. When you go to the movie theater and you buy your popcorn and you buy your drink and then you go to sit down at the fucking theater in your seats and you take a sip of the Coke and there's just nothing that's carbonated in it. Like it's not carbonated. That's happened to me so many times lately when I go to the movie theaters and it's like, it's so expensive. Like, you're charging me fucking $6 a Coke. Please do something like with it. Like give it to me with the carbonation in it. I mean, it tastes like Oreo. It tastes, here's the thing. Certain things taste cookies and cream, right? But Oreos to me don't necessarily taste like cookies and cream. Does that make sense? Like, this has a cookies and cream flavor, but Oreos don't taste like the artificial cookies and cream flavor. Just, I don't know. I'm trying to make a point. One of my best friends had also told me to get this because he knows I love Coke, but I hadn't seen them in the store, so okay. This is just a natural yogurt from Yoplait. I really want to buy Greek yogurt, but I'm not fucking spending $20 on a Greek yogurt this size. I know you guys are like, what? Yeah, we have LA prices out here. Or New York prices, or LA prices cheaper than New York. I've seen New York groceries, shopping videos, and like, it's so expensive. Also, I can't remember her name. I want to link her name down below, but she's a great ASMR artist and she does a lot of grocery shopping, just like inside the grocery, films it. I am such a pussy. I could never. But she is so great at it. Like, her whisper voice is amazing, and she takes you all over the grocery stores. And one of the things why can't I talk? Like, what is my problem? One of the things that I miss the most about the US is going to the grocery store, which sounds cuckoo bananas insane that that's one of the things I miss. But there was just something about Trader Joe's grocery runs that I don't know. That's not how it is here, unless you go to Alto Mercado. Maybe one day I'll take you guys to Alto Mercado and I'll film. Maybe. Okay. This is no sugar added natural yogurt, and I bought this because I'm going to be making a recipe I saw on TikTok that is like healthy apple crisp, and it looked so good. It's like green apples on the stove with honey, cinnamon, and coconut oil, and you let that like simmer, like really marinate those apples, get them like really nice and cooked, and then you add oats, rolled oats, and then instead of adding, like ice cream to it, you add some yogurt. Now, of course, I'm just gonna come out and say it, I fucking hate dieting, and most of the time I would rather just like not eat the healthy dessert, but it actually looked really good. I'm trying to do just eat a little bit healthier. Okay, that's the Yoplait yogurt. Do you guys want to see what milk looks like here? Now, I have some really old milk jugs I'm looking at right now. They're like above my fridge, and this is kind of like the most famous milk provider. Like, they make ice cream, everything with lactose in it. It is the most famous brand here. I'd love to work for them too. My grandfather worked. His job was, I think this is so sweet. I miss that man so much. And he gave me all those old farms and, you know, cleanliness. He was an inspector. He would go to the farms where those Pinos would get their milk. That sweet old man, I love him to death. Okay. That was his job for many, many, many years. So he used to work for the company Los Pinos. So every time I drink milk, I think of him. Every time I eat something from those Pinos, I just think of him 100%. And he was such a big part of me living here in Costa Rica. We lived with him, like I've said before. So I don't know, I see him in everything. In everything. Okay. So this is the milk. Leche milk, leche milk. We also have cartons of milk like this that are unrefrigerated, and I usually buy them because I used to go like once a month to the grocery store, which was a really bad fucking idea. So I used to buy this. This one does expire. This one has to be in the fridge, and then I used to buy the other one just to have a backup for when this one ran out. Okay, I'm gonna finish up with the things I need to go in the fridge so that I can pause this video, put them in the fridge, and then come back. That was so fucking loud. Okay, I got 2 types of lettuce. I got American lettuce, American lettuce. I love lettuce so much. I am going to make P.F. Chang's inspired, like a healthier version of P.F. Chang's inspired lettuce wraps. I was always telling my cousin that she was crazy, that she liked lettuce wraps, that sounded disgusting. Also, she's a nutritionist, so I was just like, you're on your skinny legend shit right now. Stop it. She was always like, I love the lettuce wraps from P.F. Chang's. I'm like, why the fuck? That's like saying you like lettuce hamburgers. See, lettuce hamburgers I cannot get behind. No. Just eat the bread. It's not gonna kill you. Okay. But they opened a P.F. Chang's closer to where my family lives, because the only P.F. Chang's that was close to where we lived was like an hour and a half away. No joke. So we never go. Like, we would never go as a family. But now, every time someone has a birthday, we go to P.F. Chang's. All as a family, we get the big ass reserve table, and we eat their family meal thingy, where it has like 4 appetizers, like 5 entrees. You get dessert too. Like, oh, it's crazy. It's so much food. It's so great. It's amazing. I love my family. Cause like we literally go out and we eat so much. But oh, and this is romaine, I think. No, romaine lettuce. I don't know which one I am going to use for the wrap. I feel like the romaine lettuce might be texture-wise just better. But okay, back to the P.F. Chang's story. So I'd never been to P.F. Chang's. Truly, the first time I went to eat at P.F. Chang's. Listen, I've been to P.F. Chang's. The problem was that I was a picky eater, like, half my life. So when I started to fall in love with Asian food, which, listen here, okay? I love Italian food. I love French pastries. I don't know, French food. Okay, I love Latino food. It's so good. Like, oh, so good. I haven't tried Indian food yet because I was such a picky eater. I think I would try it, but I don't know if I love it or not yet. African food looks so good too, though. Like, sign me up for that. But my favorite food in the whole entire wide world is Asian food. Like, there is nothing that I don't like. Like, literally nothing. Dim sum, I'll eat all of it. Anything pad thai, anything Asian food, I will eat. Okay. I love it. It's so good. I don't understand. They're like the best. My eyebrows look so light in this lighting. Jesus Christ, I promise you they're not that light today. They're the best, like, chefs in the world to me. Okay, to me they're the best chefs in the world. Like, so creative. Everything that they've made, it's so good. It's so good. Anyway, so the first time I went to B.F. Chang's, I had, I think, noodles, because I still didn't know I liked like orange chicken and all that stuff. So I had noodles, and that was that. But then when we went back, the second time my sister was like raving, and my cousin was in the car raving about how much she loved the lettuce wraps, and I was just like, there's no fucking way. Like, it's just lettuce. It's so good. I'm not even exaggerating. I would have chicken lettuce wraps from B.F. Chang's every day if I could. This is tasting every time more and more like ice cream. Like, it's tasting like a root beer float. Oh, fun fact, we don't do root beer here in Costa Rica. Like, barely ever. It's called salsa, and people hate it, which, if you hate root beer, you're just a hater. Okay, like, develop some taste buds or something, babe. But I loved root beer floats growing up in the States. So when I came here, I was like, where the fuck are the root beer floats? And then my cousin, same cousin, she was like, no girl, we don't do that, we do vaca loca or vaca negra. I think it's a vaca negra. It's a vaca negra, not a vaca loca. No, it's a vaca negra. And it's Coca-Cola with vanilla ice cream, and honestly slay. That's like even better than root beer. Okay, I might be biased though. Okay. What else needs to go in the fridge? I don't think there's anything else that needs to go in the fridge. So, honestly, I'm gonna continue a little bit and then I'll get up because I'm already stopped. Okay. Next is my breads. This is the best bread you will ever have in your entire life. This is from Bimbo. Bimbo is a Latino brand. I do believe they sell them in the United States though, in certain places. This artisanal bread. This is the white bread. This bread is the love of my life. It's so good. I can't explain it. Like, like 3 years ago. No, I want to say like 4 years ago. This came out, and I used to just use like Wonder Bread basically. Not Wonder Bread because we don't have that brand here, but you know what I mean. Just regular like bread for sandwiches. And I went to the store and I saw this bread and I was like, I'm gonna try it, and it's life-changing. I can't explain it. I don't know if they have something like this in the States, but this is the bread I used to make my sandwich in the last video. It's so good. It's so good. Okay. I am obsessed with these. I haven't bought them in a long time, mainly because I haven't seen them in the store. But they changed around my Walmart. Like, everything is misplaced. Like, it's not in the place that it was before. And they're doing like a renovation to it. It honestly looks really good. Like, it's starting to look fancy. I'm not gonna lie. But that's because Cartago used to not have an automercado, and automercado is kind of like a fancy supermarket. Everything is expensive. There's lots more stuff from Europe and the States and stuff like that. So Walmart is the biggest one here in Cartago, like the biggest place you can go, the best place to get like different types of things. So they started to up their game. Slay. They started bringing a lot more different things from the States that they hadn't been bringing before, and they also did some renovations. Like, that shit is looking fancy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, my Walmart is actually looking pretty darn pretty. I know Walmart in the States isn't that nice, but like here Walmart is good. Like, it's nice. It's nice. Okay. These are the Bimbo Jaldres croissants. That is very loud. Now I know croissants aren't most like healthiest thing to eat, but I was seeing a lot of girlies do meal prepping for breakfast sandwiches. And I don't really like English muffins that much, and English muffins are so expensive here. Someone is screaming. Okay. So I was like, you know what? For breakfast, I can just use these, and I don't really think I have to freeze them because breakfast sandwiches are really fast to make. They are 167 calories each. Yeah, okay. It's not that bad, honestly. I am cutting out carbs at night, though. That's why I'm doing the chicken lettuce wraps from beverages. But these are so cute. Okay, I'm gonna put these. Oh, wait, because they're so loud. So, usually when I get my hamburger buns, I get the ones that are from the same line of Artesano. They're good. They're not that great, though. I feel like they're too, like, soft. But I saw these, and this is the Dorado line from Bimbo. And these, tell me these buns don't look so good. They look real good. Like, they look like buns from like a restaurant. They look really good. And I checked the calories, and these have less calories than the Artesano ones. Like, these have, honestly, quite a few less. I think they have like 50 less calories than the other ones. I am not a calorie counter. I don't support that. I used to deal with an ED. I think I still have an ED, to be honest. Sometimes I binge eat, which is really bad, and I'm trying to like knock that off by meal prepping and having food ready so that I don't just like binge out on something or get takeout or whatever. But in high school, I used to have an ED, and counting calories has just never been healthy for me in my brain. And if you count calories, that's fine. It just isn't something that I do, but I am trying to kind of like eat a tiny bit healthier, so I'm not obsessing over calories. But if I get to choose like a type of bread with less calories and another type of bread, that's great, you know, but only if I like the bread. I'm not gonna like do that just to have a sandwich that I hate. Just saying. Okay, for the BF Chang's chicken lettuce wraps, sorry. I bought cashews. I know that they don't have cashews. They have water chestnuts, but I didn't find any water chestnuts. I don't think we have water chestnuts here at Walmart. So I got some salted cashews, and cashews are so expensive here. This little bag cost me like $5. Yeah. Alright. And then I can't find my salted peanuts. I also bought a bunch of lettuce. I know that's a lot of lettuce for just like lettuce wraps. I'm making Applebee's copycat Oriental salad. Now, I'm technically not making Applebee's copycat. We have a restaurant here called Cosi. I know that it's in the States. It's not that popular. It's like a Panera Bread. And they make an Oriental salad. And it's so good. And I found out that the dressing is just basically the ones from Applebee's. Okay. I don't know what this is in English. Candied peanuts. So good. This is the only like inherently sweet thing I bought, except for my cereal, which I never eat cereal. But when I wake up really depressed, the only thing that gets me out of bed is Lucky Charms, and a win is a fucking win. Okay, so I have cereal when I'm really fucking depressed. Okay, this is the only sweet thing that I bought. I love this. I remember the exact moment when I had these for the first time. I was, I think, like 8 or 7, and my mom and I Costa Rica from vacation from the US. And we were at Punta Leona, which is a gated kind of hotel type situation, gated community hotel type situation at a beach. And we were walking down we were walking up to our hotel, and there's a mini supermarket down by the the hotel, the restaurants and all that stuff. And we went in, and my mom saw this maniga pinal. I didn't know what it was because I never used to go to the grocery store when I was little here, because I was like 6. I was 5 when we left, actually. So I didn't start going to the grocery store until we went to the States, because obviously my mom had to take me. She couldn't leave me home alone. But she used to go when I would go to friends' houses and stuff. But here, she was able to leave me at home with my nanny, right? So I never really went to the grocery store. So I saw these, and I was like, Mom, that looks disgusting. What the fuck? That's obviously spicy. Like, you're just trying to fuck with me. You know I hate spicy things. She was like, try it. It's not. It's sweet. Whatever. And I was such a picky eater. I would never believe anything my mom said, and I don't know why the hell I just tried it, and it's been like our nostalgia snack ever since. Okay, what else do I have? I feel like this video is gonna be really fucking long. I think I do have to stop it and start putting some things away though, so give me a second. I'm back, okay. Ooh, it is getting nice and cold. Nice and cold in my house, thank God, because it's been so hot these past few days, and I just love the cold, especially since I live in Cartago, and my city is known for the cold. It's kind of like the Antarctica of Costa Rica. See how it doesn't? There's no carbonization in this. Usually when I drink Coke and I go, you can hear the fizzy. You can hear the fizziness. This is like Coke juice. If that makes sense. Okay. Now we're getting to a little bit more of the fun stuff. Fun. There's no fun stuff, okay? But, yeah. This is my little honey. Honey. This is what goes in my copycat Oriental salad dressing. Honey. La abejita means the little bee, the little girl bee. El abejo. No. Why are abejas just female all the time? They are female in Spanish. I just realized that. Same with ants, hormigas. Then I spent fucking $11 on this. But honestly, I needed it. I couldn't believe how expensive it was. Like, you're telling me that sesame oil is honestly fucking like $12. Actually, it was around 6,000 colones, so $12. That's crazy. I know that this one is a little different because this is the toasted sesame oil expeller breast. I have no idea what that means, but okay. So this one's a little, the color is darker and stuff. I think the taste is a little different. I've had regular sesame oil, but you know what? I haven't been able to buy any type of sesame oil in so long since Walmart hadn't been restocking. I need to to start going to Walmart exclusively on Mondays, because any other day I go, they're out of every fucking thing. They were out of peanut butter. How the fuck are you out of every type of peanut butter today, though? That was weird. But yeah. That one goes into a lot of recipes, honestly. Cucumber salad. The cucumber salad that I'm gonna be making. I don't think it goes into the BFJ. It might. You know what? It might. It doesn't go into the chicken salad though. It does go into what else? I'm thinking. Just a lot of the food I make. Oops, okay, no, I'm good, I'm good. So this is Dijon mustard, and I know you're thinking, who the fuck eats this? Girl, apparently me, because it goes in the copycat dressing. I couldn't believe it. I was like, there's no way I like mustard. And yeah, I don't like it alone, but anyways, that dressing is literally just mayonnaise. If I'm being honest with you, it's basically just mayonnaise. So I make a really, really, really tiny bit of it because since I'm trying to like eat a little bit healthier, I have to step back on the mayo. I eat way too much mayo. I am like Rosalia. Have you guys not seen Rosalia keeps mayonnaise in her purse? That's me as fuck. Me as fuck. And the one that I showed in my last video, the great value one, the Walmart one, is so good. The light version is so good. Also, if you're not eating light mayo, what are you doing? It tastes exactly the same. What are you doing? Stop it. Same thing with cream cheese. Light cream cheese tastes exactly the same. Light cheese. The ones that I use, the yellow cheese, the light cheese slices, it tastes exactly the same. I'm like, girl, as someone who was trying to actively lose some weight, I should have fucking made the change a while ago, you know? But yeah. Dijon mustard. It's a great value brand because I don't really use it that much, and this shit expires pretty fast. Oh, well, I got it a year. A year is good. Why is my Dijon mustard in the fridge that I bought like 4 months ago expiring today, though? Does the great value one just last a year? And that one wasn't a great value one, but it was a different one. I don't know. Then I got these Diet X gelatin, 0 sugar. This one is just pure gelatin. And here's the thing. I love gummies. Like, they're my favorite things in the whole wide world. And I'm following this girl on TikTok who showed the apple crisp video. And she makes some bomb-ass snacks. I'll link her down below because she's been making some bomb-ass snacks that actually look good. Because all the time, sorry, I'm gonna push you guys a little bit back. All the time that I try to like look up healthy snacks, they're kind of rank. No, I don't want to fucking eat peanut butter, bananas, and a rice cake that tastes like cellophane. Fuck that. But she made with these some watermelon and lemon, like sour-ish gummies, and they looked hella good. That shit looked bomb, so I bought one of these. Okay, then I got some bananas from Costa Rica. I always loved going to Trader Joe's, and my mom and I would grab bananas, and I would have a sticker that said from Costa Rica, and we would be like, slay. Okay. I don't eat bananas that are super ripe. This is the perfect, like, these are a little too ripe though, the ones here at the bottom. This is the perfect banana texture, everything. The like firmer a banana is, the better it tastes. When it gets really mushy, I can't deal with it. I just won't. So yeah, I got these. These are to eat. No shit. To eat with a roll up. With these tortilla wraps and peanut butter. Or alone, honestly. I love bananas alone. Or in my overnight oats, which I'm going to make, by the way. That I said that I put that yogurt cousin told me that these were pretty good to have if I'm trying to do a low carb diet, because they're small, and even though they are carbs, they are low in saturated fat and stuff. So still gonna get these. So I'm gonna be rolling those up with some peanut butter and those bananas. But I love to have bananas also frozen for smoothies, because lately I've just been going crazy over mango smoothies. I love them. I make them all the time. So I did get some mangoes. Nope, these are onions. I got some onions to make pico de gallo. I don't buy the onions from the organics because they're so tiny, and I really need big onions because I like to make caramelized onions for my burgers. I like to make pico de gallo for my fajitas, which I didn't tell you I bought 2 types of protein this week. I've got fish tilapia, which I love tilapia with lemon, juice squeezed, and some salt. It's so fucking good. So, just like more lean meats. I do not eat red meat that often, but it's because I don't really know how to make beef anything. My mom makes some like carne mechada. That one's good. That's like the only meat I eat. But for me to like put meat on a stove top and like make sure that I cook it good, no, I don't know how to do that. Also, it's also just like really expensive, so I'm trying to like, you know, so I bought 2 bags of chicken breasts and some tilapia, and the chicken is for obviously the wrap, the lettuce wraps, the salad, and what more? Oh, the fajitas. Sorry. Okay, yeah, for the fajitas. So for the fajitas, I use bell peppers and onions, and on top of that, I make pico de gallo, which needs onions. So I eat a lot of onions now. Honestly, I never used to eat onions, but I love onions now. They're the best. Elite. Oh, amazing. Oh, here are my mangoes and my green apples. And also, isn't this tote bag elite? That is the Costa Rican flag. It's a Trader Joe's bag. My mom brought this from the States. And it's in a material that, how do I explain this? Bags of potatoes are made of here. Like in the olden days, the bags of potatoes were made with this, and like a lot of things were made with that material. Okay. Then I got my Ritz crackers. No, these are poquitas. Same thing though. I haven't been able to buy like Ritz crackers here without the cheese in between them, and I don't really like that. So these are to eat with my honey ham, which I love. My honey ham, it's so good. And it's lean, honestly, so I just can't believe that it's not that high in calories, and it's so good. Like turkey, great, but this fucking honey ham is insanely amazing. I showed it in my day in my life vlog. And the Laughing Cow cheese. I love the Laughing Cow cheese. So this is a great snack. I make my own like Lunchables. Honestly, I really wish I had Munster cheese, but my mom and I ate it. We ate all of it. And Munster cheese is like an arm and a leg here, so we only buy it when it's on sale at Alto Mercado. We love Munster cheese. Munster cheese is elite. Anyways, I usually eat these with Munster cheese and that ham, but I have the Laughing Cow cheese, which is pretty good too. So that's one of the like adult Lunchables that I everything tasted so bad. And I just kept thinking, he was like, I don't think I would have liked this as a kid, you know. I don't think kids like this. And I was about to tell him, like, sir, Lunchables were elite when I was in school. Elite. And I know I was in school a lot later than Olivia and AB and Love. Well, Love isn't from the States. I was in school a lot later than them. So I just wanted to ask, in elementary school, did you guys think Lunchables was elite? Because I loved Lunchables. Like, getting Lunchables, girl, you were treated like a king or a queen. Like, people would look at you and be like envious of your life for having a fucking Lunchables. Okay. This is some tahini. I bought this. This is the classic one, so it's not that spicy. Just one fire, because I'm bad at spice unless it's on Asian food. Just not noodles though. The spice that comes in the noodle boxes, little bags. I am just so sad and depressed because every time I go to the little like supermarket where they sell Asian foods, they tell me that they're out of the pink carbonara noodles from Bulldog, and I want to kill someone. I feel like Brooke Schofield. I always want to say Schofield. Brooke Schofield always talks about how she loves Bulldog noodles, and she bought like a huge ass like bunch of them to go on tour the last time they went on tour for the canceled podcast, and I was just like, that would be me. But Bulldog noodles are so expensive here, and I'll still pay fucking $5 for the little thingy. No, let's be for real. I pay around $7 for it, like $4,000, like $8. I pay like $8 a little packet, but I can't. The carbonara noodles from Bulldog are amazing, and I have added the spice to them. I add a tiny dot, but my friend Paula, that bitch, once we went to not safe for work story, we went to Barrio Chino, which is a like a Chinatown here in Costa Rica, and we got really fucking high. We got really high, me, her, and my other friend. We got really high. Those are my friends from college, so I barely see them, and we had a class together that day, and we got really fucking high. And then we went into this restaurant called Noodle something. La Casa de Fideos, the Noodle House. And we sat down, and we were just looking at the menu. We were all so high, and this ceiling had stars, and like the whole restaurant had these lights, and it was like so beautiful. I don't know. We were just like looking at them, and so I ate something. I got some like dumplings with shrimp, and they were bomb, to be honest. And then we got some bubble tea, and I was like, my friend Paula, she really didn't really go to Barrio Chino to like get snacks. She didn't really know what was up with the snacks, but my other friend Vicky, she did. So we went to get some snacks, and she got some Bulldog noodles. I got some stuff, whatever. So Paula bought her Bulldog noodles for the first time ever, and that night she sent us a picture in the group chat of her cooking them when she got home, and she added like the whole entire packet. Like her noodles were bright orange. I was like, girl, ain't no fucking way. She loved them though. I was like, that's insane. I can't believe it. And thanks to Vicky, now every time I make a Bulldog noodle bowl, I cut up some green onion and I boil an egg. That girl knows how it's done, because I used to not do that. I used to like not make it all nice and like good, but yeah, now I do. Fun little story of us just like frolicking around Chinatown and buying a bunch of like Asian snacks, all high as shit. Okay, I want to do an ASMR video high, but I'm not allowed to smoke in my apartment. That's like my one rule that my mom gave me. My mom is so afraid of weed. It's crazy. She's so afraid of weed. I'm like, girl, I literally had a crippling alcohol problem, and that's why I'm sober now. But you're so afraid of weed, but I am California sober, I guess. I do smoke weed. Not a lot though. It's not like I smoke weed like once a week or anything. No, I'll have it like when it's there, when my nice guy friends want to give me some. Because my girlfriends don't smoke, they don't really like weed. I do. My best friend and I, we used to buy these like gourmet edibles. They were gourmet cupcakes from this one girl who is just a legend. Like that woman, she's going to cooking school, I think. But whatever, she's like amazing. Like she makes the best food ever. She makes regular treats, but then she also makes like weed infused treats. And she was selling some like maracuja. Oh, I hated saying it like that. Maracuja. She was selling maracuja mango ice cream. I hit up my best friend. I was like, you know what? We should get this. But then we have to eat it. Like hidden from my mom. Because she's like, you cannot do drugs in this house. I was like, this isn't your house, but okay. I mean, technically it is, but it's my apartment, you know. So I was like, okay, yeah, I won't smoke weed in this apartment, obviously, but she knows when I come home and I'm high. She doesn't really mind that, but she doesn't want it to be in the house, you know. So yeah, I think edibles are like my favorite way to get high. Or wax. Wax gives you such a controlled high. It's so good. I like it. Okay, anyways, stop talking about weed. I'm never gonna get monetized ever. Then I have some Silk vanilla almond milk, but this one doesn't have sugar in it because I like to make my overnight oats with maple syrup, which honestly I've tried the honey, but the maple syrup is so much better. It's not an organic brand, it's just the light one from the brand that used to be Aunt Jemima. Yeah. So I make it with this vanilla. So that's how I make my vanilla overnight oats. And I just put strawberries on top of them, put them in the fridge, and they're ready to go the next day. I add obviously the rolled oats, and I do like chia seeds, so I do add chia seeds, maple syrup, this Greek yogurt, just because I like a much more decadent, like fluffier, like I don't know, like richer overnight oats. These are my rolled oats from Seed. Oh, they're from Bioland. Yeah. Okay. Just rolled oats. Okay, then I bought some. I've been loving. If you have convenience stores in the U.S., like Fiesta, I know that Texas has these big supermarkets called Fiesta, or you can get like all of the Latino staples. I know because when my mom and I first moved to the States, we would go exclusively to Fiesta to get all the food. Yeah, so I don't know if this is out there though, but Maggi. All Latina moms cook with cubitos Maggi, except for mine because she's an almond mom and she thinks everything will give you cancer. So Maggi makes those bouillon cubes and like a lot of seasonings and stuff, but they've been, I don't know when this came out, but I've been using it for a long time now. This is from the De La Huerta line. Amazing. Like the seasonings from De La Huerta are to die for. The chicken seasoning has saved my life 1000% because I used to do a lot of sauces with my chicken because I didn't really like how it tasted just with pepper and salt. Girl, I picked that shit up and it's so good. It has like red chili flakes and salt and I don't know. It has a bunch of shit that is so good. That seasoning is amazing. Amazing. It makes my chicken taste incredible with no sauce added. So I needed some garlic powder, and my garlic powder, it's really humid in this climate, so whenever I get garlic powder it sticks all together, bunches up. So I saw this one because this is just garlic in like bigger little pieces. made some meat fajitas. I have two seasonings that I'm loving a lot from Automercado, which is the fajita seasoning. So good for the chicken fajitas that I make, and also the whatchamacallit, that seasoning that's like a little spicy, and it's gonna come to my mind in a second, but I love making corn in my air fryer, and I add butter on it, and then I add a shit ton of that seasoning, but I can't remember what it's called. It's orange, and it's got pepper. It's like spicy. I can't. Cajun seasoning. There we go. The Cajun seasoning from Automercado. Real good. Okay, but I'm really excited to try this. Okay, we're getting real close to finishing. So, I don't know if they sell these in the States. Probably, yeah. I used to drink a lot of these when I was in dance. These were kind of a lot. They were like really popular to just bring to drink during, like, I want to say when I was 13, 14. So I would bring these a lot to drink for my snack when I used to dance every day. So I haven't had Hatsu in a long time. But I think this flavor I've never had ever, point period. And I was like, you know what, I want something like nice and sweet, but I don't want to buy a high C because that shit is loaded with sugar, and I'm trying to cut that out a little bit. So this one is, oh, and it's 0 calories. Fun. It's white tea with flavor. It's cherry blossom flavored white tea. But why is it purple? Whatever. I'm excited to try this because I haven't had some in a long time. I think this flavor I never tried, and you can see that it's red on the inside though. Okay. What's left? Just my snacks and my cereal. This was new at Walmart because I hadn't seen it before. The Kellogg's brand, the one that makes the honey granola. It's so good, but I haven't seen it back, so I decided to pick this one up from Quaker. This is the almond oatmeal almond and honey granola, and this is for my overnight oats to have a little crunch to them. Oh, and it's high in calories. Lovely. Dude, it's not even that bad. It's 147 calories. The fuck? Plus, the serving size is, damn, that's a really big serving size. A half cup is quite large. I don't usually add that much granola anyway, so fuck you, Ministerio de Salud. They're obligated to put that on all the packages. But funny enough, my Lucky Charms doesn't have that. I think that might be exported from Mexico, and that's why it says that, because I do know that in Mexico they've implemented that a lot more. So, slay, I fucking love these. I, again, repeat myself, I'm trying to cut out some sugar. I get that, but like, when I wake up depressed and I don't want to get the fuck out of my bed, because, I don't know, that happens to me. I have chronic depression. Chronically depressed bestie here, you know. This is the best thing that gets me out of bed, so I'm not cutting this out. Like, I need to have something to make sure I don't fucking binge eat, you know. because these are the best. Though, you know, the only other platanitos that go above this is the ones that are from like these like plastic bags without a label on them, and they're covered in orange dust. Those are so fucking good. But yeah, these are really fucking good too. They're my favorite. Okay, and last but not least, oh wait, no, I found my money. My little money salad. This is for the salad. Yeah, I thought I would add some. I know the salad at Applebee's doesn't have money, or at Cosi, but I thought, you know what, I would rather get this than those like tortilla thingies that I put on top of the salad, because I don't really like those that much. I think I'd rather just try with some like peanuts. I could be on any diet in the whole entire fucking world and I would not pass these up. This is the best thing created by men. Like, I need to go on a rant about the way that Walmart runs out of these so fast. How dare you? How fucking dare you? So, there are no other flavors of Cheez-Its. Like, if you want a big box of Cheez-Its, there are no just regular flavored Cheez-Its. They only have this one, this Duos box. And honestly, I don't know which flavor I like the best. The Parmesan is so good, but the sharp cheddar, I think that's the original flavor. There's nothing that beats it. So, the last time I went, I wanted to go pick up my Cheetos, my Cheez-Its, and there were none. There was just this little sad-ass bag of Duos Cheez-Its with the sharp cheddar and bacon, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like these, but I might as well just get them, and I'll pick out the bacon ones from the regular Cheez-Its. Cheetos, oh my god. My head is all over the place. So I bought them, and I tried them, and I almost died. Meat flavored chips or crackers is an abomination to humanity. I don't understand it. I love Asian food, like I said. I cannot with the shrimp flavored chips. There's just no way. The flavor, no, I can't. Everything else though, slay the house boots down. I'm deceased, okay? Love it. Even some chicken ones. I don't like chicken flavored chips, to be honest, but I've had some Korean chicken flavored chips that I was like, you know what? This is kind of good. I had some Japanese ones too. They weren't the best, but I did like the Korean ones a bit more, and I was like, okay, I can eat these for sure. But anything flavored fucking meat, what the fuck? How do you even create meat flavored seasoning to add on top of the things that, like, just no. This, however, this is the only thing that I love so much. Like, I love it so much. And I used to be like, this is healthier than just buying chips. The fuck no, it's not. It is not. But I usually eat these. How much is it? It doesn't even say at all. But I usually eat these when I make my little sandwich. I will make a sandwich, then I will cut up some fruit, and then I will put some Cheez-Its on the platter because I'm a fucking 5-year-old child. Okay, and that's basically it. I think that's the whole entire haul. I have some green apples in there, but I'm not taking them out because they're heavy as fuck and they're gonna make really like loud noise. This Coca-Cola was not the best. See, there's no carbonation. Crazy. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe, because I've been seeing a lot of people aren't subscribed. And I think it's because I never ask you guys to subscribe, because I think that's so fucking corny. Every time a YouTuber is like, please like and subscribe. But I might as well just remind you guys, like if you're not subscribed and you actually want to be subscribed, might as well, you know. What else? Oh, okay, I want to give an update to the last video that I made. So if you haven't seen my last video, go check it out. I was rewatching it and I was like, girl, you were so angry. Like, you can just hear the anger in my voice, but like, I can't with fetish mining, you know. So the person behind the account, Carl Hunt 7602, disappeared. I don't know if their account was terminated, because a lot of people in the comments are letting me know that they had seen him on a lot of ASMR videos. Like, the fact that I was calling him out and there were other people that had been seeing him for months do the same thing to a bunch of other creators. Crazy. But thank you guys so much for the support on that video. It just solidified to me the importance behind it, and I was really scared to make the video because I knew there would probably be some backlash, and there was only like one person who was like unsubscribed. He didn't harass anyone, he's just requesting a video, and I was like, okay, you know what, that's your opinion and that's fine. But I used the word harassment because, to be honest, if you try to make someone a part of your fetish without their consent by sending them multiple messages trying to request a video, to me that's harassment, okay? That's what I believe it to be. So that person was like super mad and unsubscribed. It was like,